mention so your idea and your opinion. So, Kema, Sally Kemanantia, a big so what's your idea about the topic and this question? Also, Sasana. Also, does that invite the big so,
comment. Question also okay? Yeah, after.
Yes, good afternoon, brothers and sisters. So, I listen to some speakers with and talk and explain the mindfulness in the other daily life. So, we know that every day we have many actions. So now I would like to ask a question. How do we keep mindfulness moment by moment? Because most of these only explain or practice meditation. How long you practice meditation one day? For example, 1 hour or 2 hours, and then chanting sutta or something like this. So another time, how do we keep mindfulness? That is my question. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. The next, I will invite Global Sasana for your idea, for your comment.
Question answer first.
Yeah, please.
Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Yes, first of all, I want to introduce myself because I'm a newcomer here this way. My name is Sasana. I know I'm going to graduate soon. I'm already finished exam the same with they are our classmate, Anyasara and Alora. But I haven't decided what to do in the future in this year. I don't have any plan. If you have idea, you can give me. So your discussion about meditation or mindfulness is very, very good, very interesting. About that, I want to ask the Venerable Kumbalas, and I'm interested. His talking, his sharing, the Apamado, Pamadan Pada, Pamado Vishnu Pada. Yes. He explained that if we are labored and mindfulness, we will die. If we are not labored in mindfulness, we will not die. He gave an example, the Abad. If the Abad is lake and mindfulness, it will die by hand. Yes, it is the present life for one life. If we don't have mindfulness, we can die in the present life. The bar also like us. So it's example. Even though we understand what you mean, but we want to know more clear your example. What is the meaning of Apamado Pamada Pada is Pamado Mesino Pada? This is my question. Okay.
How do you give them the comment and question?
The next question, Kemanani.
Yeah, and then And then you also.
Yeah. Yeah, because I need to find out
Yeah.
the penalty and with
Later on we can. Yeah, we listening. Or inclusive. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me. So today topic is very important in our human beings. So because the Buddha said every time, everywhere, Buddha preached Apamadina Sampadita, because all are impermanent. Everything are impermanent. Everything are changing, slowly changing, and our human life also slowly changing all and death. That's why the Buddha remind Apamadina Sampadita every day, every time, every place Buddha preach. So this Pamada Sutta means in Gauta Nikaya, the Buddha said how to practice mindfulness. So firstly, the Buddha said we relax with mind. Firstly, we can relax with our mind. So whenever Thompson explain, our mind is nagging mind, the same nagging mind. And then maybe I also every day is lost mindfulness. So that's why this topic is very interesting for me. So firstly, we can relax with our mind. Second step is we practice self-control, pay attention, and then last step is we must be give object, because the Buddha said in Abhidhamma, our mind reality is very pure. Sometimes changing. Why changing? Because of object. That's why we must be give object. This is Buddha taught in Appamada Sutta. That's why we must be practice step by step, Sila Samadhi and Pinya. Pinya means simply is Pinya means every day learning the knowledge. No, really Pinya means the Buddha said inside knowledge penetration. This is present life is a good, this is a future life is a good. Already know our inside knowledge penetration. This is a very important our life. Finally, I want to talk. We are practice carefully stay in mindfulness, keeping object, practice Sila Samadhi Pinya, and then finally we can see Nibbana. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kemanati. Now I will invite the movement of Santi. Now you raise your ideas and also your questions about Santi.
Living in the present moment is the way to live mindfully. I think, as I mentioned before, also, it is like a habit. Once we get habit in our day-to-day life, it is not so difficult to live mindfully. Even though sometimes we think it is difficult, but in reality it is not difficult. One example is Japanese I should mention about the Japanese. The Japanese, when they, at the young age, they teach their children about the discipline. How to teach discipline, like they teach how to use the shoes and where to keep it, and whether it is tidy or clean or like this, or dirty. So they teach and ask them to discipline every aspect. So therefore, the children in Japan is the most disciplined children on earth. They are disciplined everything, even studies, sleeping time, waking up, they don't miss it. And anything they arrange, they can arrange very perfect manner. But our parents never taught us the same way. So that's why we just don't care and we just sometimes not disciplined. But because the Japanese children are taught from the young age that how to be disciplined, then when they become old, they don't forget. In vocabulary, we call there is a vocabulary dementia. Dementia is a word. When people become old, they forget very often. Like when you become 80, when we become 80 or 75 or 70 or 65, some people, we lose our memory very easily. But the Japanese people, they don't lose their memory. Why? Because they are taught in the same manner from the beginning. That is why I said that when we practice mindfulness, like this is like a kind of, I believe that it is a kind of mental discipline. When we try focus every moment, now that I am talking, and I know that I am talking. So after that, I know that what I am talking. And at the same time, I also know that how long should I talk. And when should I end? And what kind of word should I utilize in my discussion? And what kind of word should I avoid? So this is a kind of like a mindfulness. Because when we are not mindful, then we lose the discipline in ourselves. Then sometimes we lose, and we just take it very easy because we are not serious. So when we become serious with mindfulness, I think we need to develop. So before I finish my sharing, I should share something. Long ago, one of my friends, he bought medicine from a lady. He bought medicine for mental boosting, to have a good mindfulness, to have a mental power. And that medicine price is $2,500. So one day, after taking that medicine at night, morning time, that man is walking to Pindabata. But he just took his bowl, but he forgot his chigora. Then the next day, the lady called him again. The lady is the agent who sold the medicine. He said, lumpi, like Brahma. And my friend replied that, this medicine is good. The lady asked, can you describe what is the effect you have, that mental power medicine? That my friend replied, before I used to forget a small thing like mobile, a small thing like spoon. But this time I forgot, after having that medicine, I forgot my chigora. He replied like it. So, mindfulness. if we are not mindful, even medicine cannot really help. This is the moral of the story. Even no matter what type of medicine we use, if we are not accustomed, if we are not get used to with mindfulness, even though we eat medicine also can be suffer. Thank you.
Thank you so much. About to run around our sentence. Thank you our sentence. Now, I also want to mention some kind of views. Now, today we are specialists discuss with the mindfulness. Now, we get knowledge from the four speakers and other listeners. They mentioned many point of views according to Buddha teachings. Now, we also already know the Buddha mentioned all kinds of ways according to Mahasivana Sutta. Right? So do you follow the Mahasivana Sutta? This is very good, very method according to Mahasivana Sutta. The mindfulness of the body, mindfulness of the feeling, mindfulness of the consciousness, mindfulness of the Dhamma. This is the four kinds of ways, the best four kinds of ways in the Buddha teaching about the mindfulness. So when we practice mindfulness in daily life, so what kinds of benefit do you practice mindfulness? And read that, so not when about mention the six kinds of the benefits, but when we enjoy the happiness in this life. Number two, we enjoy the inner peace in this life. Number three, we can achieve the rest knowledge, supernatural power. This is the Penyaya. Number four, we can enjoy the treatment of the extension. This is the result of practice. Number five, we will reborn in high and noble existence. Finally, we will attain the Nibbana. So, who do you follow the Nibbana Sutta in one daily life? We are using to practice the mindfulness according to Mahasivana Sutta. We follow the Mahasivana Sutta, our minds the good, the power, we get good power. That's why we see it in YouTube, who do mention, who do talk about the mention, they did it about the mention about the Mahasivana Sutta. Many speakers talk about the mindfulness, they didn't mention about the Mahasivana Sutta. So, I made mindfulness is very important that we should follow the Mahasivana Sutta. So this is my opinion. So thank you so much. Today Dhamma brothers and Dhamma sisters mentioned about many point of views. Today we are time set. Right?
No, yeah. The question, he want to answer. I need
the question.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Okay, now
Yeah.
okay, now the members of the question
Already question, but nobody answered yet. Because of the all inclusive. So the bhikkhuni and bhikkhuni question and whenever sasana question are look like the same, but different, but the same answer we can give it. So this is apamado matampara, pamado michunomada. This is very deep and Buddha said at the Dhammapada, to attain if you have the mindful, you can attain nirvana. That's why nirvana never die. No death, no old age, and no death. This is called amata. If we have the mindful, how mindful? This is the leader is mindful. This is the faculty are inclusive simultaneously. The same other faculty. What are they? The Satipatthana, Sati, Viriya, Samadhi, Pinya, and Sattva together. The leader is the Sati. Other faculty are together. So this is, we can say, that practicing Eightfold Noble Path. So if we have the mindful, or we have the other efforts, other, you gain a concentration, you gain a wisdom as well together. Other faculties are, we have limits. For example, if we have to work hard, very hard, we became our mind is the runway sometimes. But sati is every time we have aware. Sati is not unlimited, Sati is very important. That's why Buddhists focus on sati. That's why the Satipatthana Sutta, other we cannot see, the Viriyapattana Sutta we cannot see. So very important. So that's why if lack of the mindful, we will die again and again because of we never practice Eightfold Noble Path, lack of mindful. So we will reborn again in earth, many 31 rings. We will reborn again and again. We will die again and again because of lack of mindful. So we practice this life. We can gain, we can achieve this life, first stage of nirvana. We can cut off the ditthi and vicikiccha. We can gain the first stage of nirvana. Second life, we don't need to go woeful existence. So this is called Sosapana. So we continually, your answer is continually we have to practice. The end of the rising and present way we can gain. So we have to effort, we have to mindful every time. Thank you very much.
Next minute. Also.
Bhikkhuni asks a very good question. I would like to say some of my opinion, not maybe best answer, but I will try my best. First of all, I would like to suggest that search a perfect teacher, a good teacher who can just guide you how to do meditate in a correct way, who can guide you how to be mindful in a proper way as the Buddha taught. Second thing, mindfulness in a daily life, of course it is very challenging for us to continue. And to be aware all the time. But as we say, practice makes man perfect. So keep practice on. Not even give it up that, oh, I can't do it, it's very hard. And just give up or just fade up of it and just, oh, I don't want to try. I tried a lot, but I didn't get success to be mindful. So keep continuing it. Never give up is also another suggestion or my opinion to be mindful. And as you said that in daily life we have more actions, so how to be aware. But in my view, when we do actions, we don't do action as Venerable said, that as mind cannot go in 2 times in present moment. So same, the work, the actions also same like that. Cannot do like when we are reading, we can't dance or sing or meditate. So when we are doing, so that's why I say that mindfulness is awareness of present moment. Not thinking of the past, not thinking about the future. Present moment. because present is like most important, because past is already past, we can't change. The result of past is the present, and the seed of the future is present. That's why Buddha always focus in the present time, and that's why to be aware what you are doing, to be awareness in the present time is more important. And yeah, maybe that much.
Hey, speaker.
After practicing 3 hours or 1 day, how we have to do continually, right? Yeah. So actually, this is clear. We shouldn't practice just one time. We have to do continually. That is why we need the timetable. For example, in a 1 day, 2 times, early morning time and before you sleep time. Like that, you can do the routine and you can practice. And when the Buddha said, Gayate charite samajana karihoti. Uchara pachoi samajana karihoti. So what does it mean? When we eat, we need mindfulness. When we go somewhere, we need mindfulness. When we do something, we need mindfulness. The Buddha said, even though you go to toilet, you need mindfulness. This is the automatic body works. So that is why we have to keep our mindfulness every time. That is why we have to practice continually, not just one time. So if we practice like that, I think it is a very good way. And one thing I understand that in the Visuddhimagga, that one word, this is the Sile Patithaya Sanaropani. It's made by the keeping your morality or your ethic. You can become the wisdom, and you can become, you can make more powerful your mindfulness. Right? So why the Buddha said like that? The answer is, I think and I analyze that when we do some evil, our mind is not stable and stable. Thinking about that. For example, when you blame to other people, right? Oh, he's not good, like that. You just look into this weak point. This is called negative emotion. When you look other people like that, your mind every time thinking that. So when, as I said, when you go somewhere, you forget your shoe, you forget your glasses. Why? Because you think in the other person. This is called judgment. So the important one is the non-judgment, also very important. For the non-judgment is called morality or sila. This is, we have to cultivate to be stronger and stronger our morality, our ethic. This is also very important, to be mindful every time. And as I said, we have to do the timetable to practice every time to time. Then this is the better way to be.
Thank you so much. I will deliver all of that. Now to the next speaker. We invite the next speaker. Now, for those up.
We should practice meditation every day, every moment, every minute. Because if we practice meditation, very hard working, we can attain the nirvana in this very life. And Buddha delivered 4 states of our sadhana. First stage is Sotapanna. One Srinivana. Second stage is Tagadagami. This is one Vidana. Third stage is Anagami. This is Navadana. The fourth stage is Arhadamat. It is Arhadaship. This is fourth stage. If we practice OMO, we can attain this fourth stage. At least we can attain then Sadhavana. Srinivana. So we have duty to know every minute, every second, every moment. If we practice 2 months, at least 2 months or 3 months, some yogi, some meditator attain there, Sotabana, Srinivana. So in this very life we can attain there, Nirvana, at least Sotabana. So mindfulness is very important. Is mindfulness is perfect. Sati, mindfulness means sati. Sati is perfect. The concentration is perfect. If concentration perfect, the Western is perfect. Three kinds is very important. Sati, mindfulness, samadhi, concentration, and Pina Western. If Western is perfect, we can attain the Vipassana Jnana, insight knowledge. We can attain insight knowledge. 16 insight knowledge. If 16 insight knowledge perfect, we can attain the Sotabana, Mega Sotabana. So we will have to meditate every moment, every second, every minute. They attain the arahantship. If you attain the Sotabana, no need to stop meditating. You keep on meditating to attain the Arhatamat. Sorry, Tagadagami. It is one Vedana. If you attain the Tagadagami 4, it is one Vedana. No need to stop. You keep on meditating to attain Anagami, Mega, Anagami, Phala, and Vedana. If you attain Nan-Vedana, Anagami, Mega, Anagami, Phala, no need to stop. You keep on meditating to attain arahantship. So that we will have to meditating all manner, all minutes, all seconds. But also, ordinary people cannot know every moment, every minute, every second. But also, we will have to try to note every manner, every object. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Now it's Rosana. Now we time says we finish our connection with our brothers and our system. Now we recite always Rosana Daga.
Thank you very much for cooperation.
Let's see now next week is the topic. So we're going to get the topic.
On the message.
put on the anyone has an idea of the topic? Anyone